Place in the markers for the eyes between round 6 and 7. So from top, round 6 and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just between that, we're going to be placing in the marker, and we have a gap of 4 stitches between the 2 eyes. Now we're going to create the dents, so we're going to place in the tail end into our darning needle. Bring the yarn through one of the marker points, and we're just going to sew in stitches, a simple stitch like this. Bring the needle through onto the second point, pull onto the yarn a little bit, bring it back into the first point, just pull on and it will start creating the dents. Now we're going to sew on the eyes onto the dent like this. So we're going to place in the eyes pretty much close together, and I'm going to just place in some markers just to hold it into place with some pins. Make sure when you're placing in the eyes, the reflections are in equal balance to each other. Let's just put in some pins to hold in the eyes into place. And now we're going to sew on these eyes into the dented areas. Once you've sewn on the eyes and you still feel that there is a gap between them, so you can bring the gap close together, so you can just stitch both the eyes together like this. Once our eyes are sewn in, we're going to now just cut up this tail and extra bit off. We're going to be sewing on the wings with the flat edge, and we're going to be placing the wing tip between round 8 and 9, and a gap of 2 stitches from the edge of the eye. Put in a pin to hold the wing in place. Similarly, the wing on the right hand side will be placed in between 8 and 9 row, 2 stitches gap. Put in the pins to hold the wing. And now we're going to be sewing the flat edge of the wing onto Oaklyn the Owl's body. Now we're going to be placing in the beak. So we're going to place the beak right between both the eyes, right at the tip space over here. Put in a pin to hold the beak into place, and use this tail end to sew on the beak onto the body. Now for the ears, we're going to be placing in our markers between round 3 and 4 on each side. And we're going to make the ears with some string of color B. So I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to take in our string, somewhere around 6 inches, and we're going to take 5 strands, equal strands of 6 inches. I'll just cut up the extra yarn. And now place in your hook through your first marker from the bottom part and bring all of these strings through like this. Now equal out the lengths on both sides of the strings, and we're going to place in a knot. Bring the knot close to the tip edge and just snip up the required length for the ear, and with the help of a needle we can separate the threads like this. Now we're going to place in the V stitches onto the tummy of Oaklyn the Owl. So from the center of the beak, we're going to move down 3 rows, and then right over here into the center, we're going to place in our first marker. Then we're going to leave 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and place in the second marker. And then from the center again, leave 3 stitches, place in another marker. And then moving down 3 rows, place in a marker right between over here, leave 3 stitches, place in another marker, and right over here, that's the last tip. So we're going to bring our color B yarn into our darning needle through the last stitch, and we're going to create V stitches now. So there we go, Oaklyn the Owl is ready. Use any 2 contrasting colors to make these cuties. So if you like this video, then do give it a thumbs up, and do subscribe to my channel from the link below, and click on to the bell icon for the latest updates. Take care for now and stay safe. Bye bye.